Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So I am here today back with my body care project, Use It Up. I have significantly forgotten how long it takes to prepare to get this video together rather than just hauling and other things I do on my channel that I just sit down and film. So I am finally here after some preparation, some number gathering, some marking. I'm here with my body care project, Use It Up update. So I just did an intro last month reintroducing my project Use It Up after many inquiries from you all about where it had gone. So I temporarily had discontinued these because I really didn't think I needed them. My collection has regrown a bit and I feel the need to work through some things again. So for my first month, I'm pretty proud of the progress I made. I have actually finished a few things, which I'm really excited about. So let's get right into it. I am going to, disclaimer, I'm going to show you the product, but I am going to talk numbers about each of these. So each product, regardless if it has a marking or not, I took the weight of it just because I'm a numbers person and I like to see this data. So I have my notebook with all that data that I will be referencing. So let's get into it. The first up is Bath & Body Works Peach Prosecco Macaron body lotion. So here it is. Here is the progress. Honestly, don't know how to hold this. I feel like this isn't that great. So last time in the intro, it weighed 197 grams and now it weighs 167. So I used up 30 grams of the product. I feel like it's okay, but I feel like I didn't use a ton. I mean, based on this, it looks like it's going to take me at least a couple more months to use this. So I love the pump situation. However, I do feel like with the pump, I probably don't squeeze out as much. I don't pump out as much as I would squeeze, I guess. So if I was, lotioning my whole body, I feel like I'd be squeezing all over the place versus this, I'm probably only using a couple pumps worth. However, I love the convenience of the pumps and I mean, I made progress. So not the end of the world. It's not terrible. I was hoping it would be a little bit better than that. Was I the best about using all these things this month? No. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and that's why I have this project to motivate me. So, okay. And then the next thing I have was my coconut cream pie body cream from Bath & Body Works. So this weighed 253 grams to begin with, and it currently weighs 216. And I feel like I can see the dent here. I originally rolled this in. It wasn't my oldest, but look at hopefully you can see the discoloration here. I personally am going to roll this out. I used it for a month. I committed to using it because I was like, it looks like it's going bad. And honestly, I kind of feel like it is going bad. I would use it and it would give me that smell of something is just off. And also if it would happen to combine with I would apply it after my shower, at night before bed. So it would be at the end of the day, I'd go to sleep, whatever. But if I would happen to wear this in any kind of combination where my body would get warm or potentially sweaty, it's a no-go. So I feel like this is just not a good combination in that sense regardless, but also I feel like this has totally gone off. It was giving me I wouldn't say rancid, but just not the best smell in general. So I'm actually going to roll this out. It makes me sad because I have the lotion, if you can tell, and it doesn't smell as bad as this smells personally. So I don't know what to do with this. I don't know that anyone would want it because it is gross. I feel like it just smells off. So I don't know what to do with that, but I'm not going to work on it anymore. I'm not going to actively use it. So I'll roll in a replacement for that at the end. And then I have my Bath & Body Works Pastel Skies body cream that I'm working on. So let me show you the difference here in the color. I mean, this is the new formula, but can you tell? That's legit bright white, and this is yellow. I hope you can tell the difference. You maybe cannot. Anyway, that one's just definitely gone off and old, but this is my Pastel Skies. I legit only have been using this as a hand cream and honestly not very religiously, but there is progress. I really wasn't even thinking there would be any progress. So this had previously weighed 250. It was essentially full, and it currently weighs 242. So I used up 8 grams worth, which is so tiny. I mean, it says there's 226 grams in here, so I barely used any. But I like using this as a hand cream. I like putting it on my hands. I really like the texture of these new formulated body creams. And I just love the smell of it like right before I go to bed. If I put my hands like up by my blanket and they're by my face, I just like get wafts of it and it's really nice. So I'm going to continue working on that. I have in here my Scentsy hand cream in Coconut Daiquiri. I don't know if I forgot that at my work desk today. Like, I typically don't put it out at my work desk. And I know this morning I specifically did because I was like, I'm working on this hand cream. I don't know if just like today of all days happened to be the day I didn't put it back in my purse at the end. But I went through my purse to like pull out, you know, all the goods, get my list together. And I didn't come across it. So I think it's at work. I'm going to take the weight on it once I bring it home because I need to put it in my chart. It's not done. I'm still working on it. I just currently do not have it. I certainly hope it's at my work desk. Not that I'm hurting for hand creams, but still. Okay, next we have the shower gel from Bath & Body Works in Pearberry that I was working on. I feel like this one went okay. However, I feel like when I show you the next shower gel, you're going to tell like this wasn't my priority. I didn't use this a ton. And honestly, I don't know if it's because it's like not the season. I don't care about it as much as the other one. I don't know, but here's the progress. It weighed 224 previously and now it weighs 191. So numbers wise, I feel like I did pretty good. However, I feel like this looks about the same as the body cream. So maybe that's about my average. However, next we have the Bath & Body Works shower gel in White Pumpkin and Chai. So here is this one. They both have the pumps on them. So this one, if you can tell, was all the way like up here brand new last go, and it's down here. So I feel like I used more of this one. This was 340 for grams prior, and now it's 282. So I feel like that's a bigger gap. Also, kind of in the midst of all this, while these were in my shower, I was like, I feel like I'm not using a ton of shower gel. The lighting is just like, you can't see those. Oh my gosh. I was like, I just feel like I'm not using a ton of shower gel. Then I was like, well, honestly, in reality, I mean, you have to take both of these into consideration because I'm alternating. So like in the end, I really used from that top, like this top, all the way down to here. Like, you kind of have to take these together because I'm using 2 of them. They don't look as small. They look smaller apart than they would be if it was just one body wash essentially. So I had to remind myself, had to take myself, you know, like, it's okay, I'm making progress. Take it down. Okay, next I have my Scentsy Winterberry Apple Tea Sugar Scrub, which I'm working on. So as you can tell from this label that's completely wearing off, it's getting used. So this was at 365 grams previously, now it's at 323. This like grams is, I feel like weight is the only way I can really measure this because it's soupy and whatnot inside, but I'm loving this. I can't believe I waited so long to use it. I'm really disappointed in myself with that, but I'm really excited I'm using it. I absolutely love it. Okay, and then next I have this Scentsy soak. I really wanted to finish this past month. I did not. However, I did make progress, and I feel like I made really good progress. This is a really heavy product. It's 2 pounds worth. So I have no idea what I'm going to do to start a new bag of this. I don't know if my scale goes like high enough for that. But previously, this weighed 409 grams, and now it weighs 210. So I used up almost 200 grams worth. This is definitely the biggest like progress weight wise I made on a product, but also this is the heaviest. So I feel like it has the biggest impact. I feel like I can get this done this next month. I really want to be done with it. This is so old. It's the oldest one I have. I think it's from November of 2020. And I have a lot more I need to work on. So this is definitely on my goals list to finish up over this next month. Here's fingers crossed. And And then I had in my Scentsy hand soap in Coconut Daiquiri. That one I ended up taking to work and putting in our work dispenser. So I'm considering it done. We're actually almost done with it at work in the dispenser there. But I decided once my things go to work, I'm just like counting them as done, because I don't want to deal with the whole like trying to mark them at work, trying to bring them back and forth while we're actively using them. Like, I'm not dealing with all that. So I'm just considering that one done, which is great because that was on my list of things I really wanted out by the end, like by this update. So happy to say that happened. Next we have my Appleberry hand soap I'm working on. So here is this. I'm really trying to get through all these soap style of pumps and move on to the new ones. So I'm diligently working. We do have some progress on this one. I will say this had the funny pump, and I ended up taking actually the pump from Coconut Daiquiri and putting it on here, and I think it's been helping a lot more on the progress of this. So this was last time starting out at 243 and now it's at 198. So I feel like I've made some progress. This is definitely one I want to finish up this month just to keep me on track with my soaps. And then I also have Cider Mill that we're working on. So this one I actually have a little bit more progress on than the Appleberry. Did it start? They started at about the same location, and they're about the same like use up, but this one's actually a little bit farther along. So this one started at 236 and it's now at 187. And this is at 198. So I need to work on this one a little bit more. Cider Mill is at the kitchen sink. That may get more use than I have this one in the bathroom. So what I typically try to do when I have like my soap in the master bath that I'm trying to use up, I will like almost exclusively wash my hands at that bathroom just to help, because I know like Corey doesn't always necessarily use, he'll just like take the path of least resistance or use his favorite soap. So if there's like one that he super loves, he'll go to that sink and use it no matter where it's at, which kind of messes with like my flow of things. But if there's something like in the master bath I'm really trying to use up, I will almost exclusively use that just because I know I really want to get it done. So that's probably what I'll do over this next month, because I definitely want to finish this one this next month, but I have a long way to go. I haven't made it quite to the outside hump before I get to the easier part. So I have some work to do on that one, to say the least about that. Okay, not that I said the least, because I said a lot. Okay, next I had the Bath & Body Works Leaves hand soap in here. I ended up taking that one to work because I'm going to use that once we finish Coconut Daiquiri, which we're actually almost done with. So that one's next in line there to use up, which I'm really excited about. I think that one's going to be really nice at work, just seasonal. And then I can focus on more of my Scentsy hand soaps here at home. So that's my plan there. And then I actually finished up 2 pocket bags. So you guys will see those in my miscellaneous empties video. If you watch that video, it's kind of where I talk about just like all the random things I emptied, kind of like skincare, body care, this type of stuff, all things non-home fragrance. I've been putting it in those empties coming out at the end of the month. So you'll see those there, but I finished up both of my Total Softy pocket bags. I've had on my work keychain, I put a pocket bag holder, and that has made the biggest impact in my pocket bag usage. I have been flying through these hand sanitizers. Wait till I show you this next one. So I had in also blackberries and basil, which was completely full. Well, it was up to here when I rolled it in. And now look at it. It's all the way down here. So this weighed 34 grams when I rolled it in. Now it only weighs 15. And as you can clearly visually see, like, it's almost gone. It's all the way at the bottom. So I went through the Total Softy, the second Total Softy, and this much of this pocket bag, almost exclusively using them through my work pocket bag holder. It's just been so convenient, like having it right on my keychain. Anywhere I walk, like I move the morning paper, I go do the pop run, I take an inventory of supplies, and I'm like, whatever I'm doing, touching doors, grabbing stuff, as I come back or like I feel gross, I just pop this on because I already have my keys in my hand, and it's so convenient, and I feel like I'm flying through them. Like it's a total win-win. So I've really been enjoying using them that way and kind of having that style, setup, whatever you want to call it. It's been really nice. Okay. Next, the pocket bag I had in was Champagne Apple and Honey. And honestly, this one I like maybe used one time. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see. I like barely put a line below the other line. I think I maybe used this once. This was at 38 and now it's at 36. But because this is now the one that's in my car, the one on my work keychain and the one in my car are the ones that get the most usage by far. So this one's going to start to get a lot of action. I think I've used it once or twice and I've really enjoyed it both times I've used it. The blackberries and basil I don't love, but I mean, it's legit almost gone. So it's whatever. Okay. So that was everything I had from the prior update. So now I'm rolling in 5 new things, which is so exciting. I can't believe I'm actually rolling in 5 things. Like, that's amazing because that means I rolled 5 things out. So first I'm replacing that Bath & Body Works Coconut Cream Pie Body Cream. I'm going to replace it with my Bath & Body Works Coconut Pineapple Body Cream. So this is the oldest body cream I have in my collection. So that's why I'm rolling it in to work on versus like a Scentsy one. So this is from the 21st day of 2020. She's a little old. So it doesn't look bad. Like, it looks so much better than the Bath & Body Works one, which was like almost a year later in production. Definitely not very seasonally appropriate, but I know I love this scent, and since it's my oldest, I just want to work on it. I just want to kind of keep it chronological. We'll see how it goes. I guess if I'm like been out of shape that it's not seasonally appropriate, I can always switch it up, but I have this to work on as my body cream. Okay, and then I have 2 soaps to roll in because I finished up the coconut daiquiri and took the leaves to work. So we have Bright Cider Life from Scentsy we're rolling in. Like I said, I'm trying to focus on these bottles right here to finish up. This one's almost full. I just have started using it maybe a week. So it's all the way kind of at the top here almost. The weight on this, oh crap, the weight on the coconut pineapple body cream is 245. The weight on this is 263. Then I also am rolling in the hand soap in Jeweled Pomegranate. So this is completely full. I haven't even pumped it one time. I just opened it up this morning because I just took the leaves to work this morning, and 276 is the grams on this. So this is completely full. Okay, and then I have 2 pocket bags I'm rolling in to replace the others. I'm rolling in Fall Citrus Harvest. These ones are pretty much full. I don't know that I've actually used them, so I haven't marked them. This weighs 37 grams. And then I am rolling in a Wicked Apple because I felt like this would be perfect for the month of Halloween. This one I think is full. I've maybe used it one time, but I'm not going to mark it. I'm going to consider it full, and it weighs 35 grams. So if I did as good as I did last go, I might almost get through all of these. So really exciting. And the pocket bags, I've just been like grabbing a new one and adding it to the selection as I go. I mean, I've been doing that with the other things, except for this I just kept in because I knew I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So briefly before I go, I just want to again touch on the next month's goals. So what I really want to finish, I guess my goals for this next month are, I really want to finish up the Scentsy Soak and Snow Kiss Cranberry. That is like my main goal. And then I do also really want to finish up the Appleberry hand soap. So those are my 2 big things I want to finish. I think everything else is going okay, so I don't really have any other like main focus goals or anything. I'm fairly pleased with how this is going. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for so much support on this last video. I knew you guys had been asking, but there was just I was overwhelmed by the amount of like feedback, like, yay, these are back, I'm so excited, you know, just general kind of commentary around it. So thank you guys so much. It's getting incredibly late because I forgot how much it takes to do these videos, so I gotta wrap it up here. But thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you next time.